It wasn't easy writing a book, but it wasn't hard either. It was certain things like the book cover and things like that that made it a little difficult, but it was worth fighting for. It really was.
And it's funny that you said that. It seems like by you finishing this book, it not only took you to another level on yourself, it actually pushed you to show you that you can do something that you never thought that you could do.
I really didn't think. I really didn't.
Because you were thinking about singing, and here you are writing.
Yes, that's really what I want to do.
Yeah.
And it could be non-fiction and kind of fiction, because some of it is about my life, some of it isn't. But I want to take like I said, the positive, the negative, and turn it to positive to inspire people. But yeah.
And it's so amazing that sometimes in your dreams, God knows what He really wants for you to do. You may want to do something else, but He really wanted you to do this,
You're right.
so that it could bless people, so that you probably have another book in you. You'd be sitting down dreaming, and all of a sudden God will give you another book. That's probably what He really called you to do, even though you wanted to do some other things. But how do you feel that you actually are carrying out your dream through putting it down on paper?
It's a lot. It has been a lot to take in, and actually seeing my book everywhere, and people asking me about it, and thinking years in the past when I first started writing the book, which is 2012, and when I started, I was just writing on a piece of paper. Then I was like, man, I really have something, and I kept writing and I kept writing. Then I said, well, let's talk about my life, and let's take it and turn it into like a positive thing to try to impact somebody else's life, because I don't want the book to be all about me. I want to try to help someone else, and if I can help someone else, then that's a blessing. And I feel like that's when God was talking to me to do that, use me to help somebody else. And I did a lot of praying throughout the book, and sometimes I put the book down because, like I said, I got emotional, because I was like, man, this is really talking about me. And I really kept going and kept going and kept going, 2012 to 2015.
But it brought something out in you.
Yeah.
It did.
And sometimes some of the emotional stuff sometimes will purge some of the hurt out of you as well, so that you can continue to go on ahead and move forward. How can we find out more about you and your book?
You can go on my website, which is www.officialjohnnyRchambliss.com. And you can also go on my Facebook, which is Johnny R. Chambliss.
Johnny R. Chambliss.
Yes.
Amen.
What are you wanting from this point for God to do?
I want Him. I'm sorry. I
You go.
want Him to use me more and to try to inspire more people, especially the younger generation. Everybody, really, but the younger generation who are in their teens and their 30s, or whatnot, to try to inspire, because that cover, a lot of people say it looked like me laying in the bed with the microphone dreaming. I kind of used to do that when I was little. So it brings back a lot in the book. But I want God to use me more, write more books, encourage more people, do bigger things, give back, a lot of things of that nature.
Amen.
We always say you're never too old to dream. I thought about when you were talking about dreaming when you were a little kid, I thought about some of the things I wanted to do when I was a little kid. I used to play drums, and actually went to school and learned how to read music and play. I used to bang on my mother's pots, and they finally got me a little. They didn't back then. Well, now I'm telling my age, but we didn't have the little drum sets that they have now. All we had was pots and coffee cans. So after that, we finally graduated. But just having a dream to do something and trying to continue to do it.
Yes.
That's the good thing. What would you say to a young person about their dreams? What to do and how to channel their dreams?
I would say, whatever it is that you're dreaming out there in the world, first of all, put God first. Once you put Him first, you pray for what you want. Never mind the outside world. Pay attention to what God has for you. And anything that you pray for, it can happen.